Well, everyone, the iPad mini 5 ended up getting iPadOS 18, and this is one of the oldest iPads on iPadOS 18. It's also one of the only iPad mini currently supported with software. We'll be at this in the iPad mini 6. So let's go and see how it holds up on this version of the device. First things first, this update size was very interesting. It wasn't the biggest size update of all time, but it was a very, very big size update for sure. You can see right here for this iPad, it was 6.24 gigabytes on this particular device, which is very big. If you're planning on upgrading to this version of software, which I would not recommend anyone to do, it's going to be the size. There's a couple of improvements with this version of software, as you probably would have guessed it, but so far it's been running pretty well. On an iPad mini 5 for this age, it's been running fairly decent. The big thing you probably know, we can move our app icons anywhere on the display. You can also go ahead and move your widgets anywhere. If you click on the top left right up here, you'll basically get into this little pop-up now, which will basically go ahead and allow us to change and tint our colors of our particular apps, which is really cool. And we essentially have that type of capability now, which is really, really awesome. On top of that, our control center got some really big improvements. So now we can go ahead and change our control center out and go ahead and modify icons and so many things across the board. So we have that type of capability now. You can see on the iPad mini 5 though, it is pretty glitchy. So because this is an older iPad, it's not going to be the smoothest one of all time. For some reason, this is like very computational heavy. So keep in mind things like this on your older iPad are going to be a little bit, slower for the most part. You also have the ability of Touch ID passcode locking your particular apps. So if you hold down on an application like this, there should be a little pop-up that will come up that will basically allow you to go and passcode lock your applications, which again is a very, very cool thing. And I'm so happy that we have that type of capability on our particular iPad as well. iMessages also got some really big updates here too. We now have the capability of having RCS message support. We have tapbacks that are now redesigned. We can now have a bunch of text effects, and we can now schedule messages to be sent later, which is a really cool thing as well. On top of that, game mode is now available on our particular iPads as well. So now if you're going through and if you're using an iPad for whatever you want to do, if you're playing a game on your particular iPad, these things will now actually be able to go ahead and enable game mode, which is now really cool. It's going to close out a lot of background apps. It's going to allow you to go ahead and use this particular iPad as almost like a gaming device with dedicated game mode, which is going to be really cool. Apple Maps got some updates, the Wallet app got updates, the Journal app got updates as well, and there are lots of improvements all across the board, which is really cool. The Photos app also got a really big redesign as well, so there's a lot of new changes here. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of them, but it is a really cool thing that we have the capability of having a new redesigned application there. So overall, lots of cool improvements. I'm really happy about the changes, and I'm really, really excited to see what ends up happening with the future of this version of software. So that pretty much covers it up here. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.